Keep it locked to A Square Podcast. That's right.
What up, baby?
Hey, this K Kemp, and you rocking with the A Square Podcast.
Be sure to click and subscribe.
Cornbread.
What up, dog? DJ A-Ron, A Square Podcast.
Good information on entrance to the trade.
Make sure you subscribe.
That's right, A Square Podcast. Your boy DJ A-Ron alongside my brother Cornbread, as always. Episode 136 and counting.
Facts.
We here, baby.
Ain't no end goal.
No.
What episode y'all trying to get to? 1 million. Out of here, dog. Don't be asking me that.
You're right. So, man, there's a lot to talk about today, but man, how are you? How you feeling? And how is your mental health? I'm already ready to be on my bulls. I'm ready right now.
Man, that's what we hear. We pod, baby. I
are you?
want to shout out to the new listeners, bro. The day one listeners, man, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to www.asquarepodcast.com and also wolfmanebeardcare.com. Come on, man, show support.
Okay.
I'm
And
good, man.
shout out to those the day ones that if we don't put a pod out at the same time every time it's supposed to come out to them, when it's supposed to come out to them at the time that they think that it's supposed to come out, they all in the inboxes too, dog. So shout out to them. Hey, we love it.
So can I talk to them for a second, bro?
You should.
I talk to them. First off, I appreciate you. I want to get that out the way. There's a precursor to what I'm going to say because I'm about to cook you, but I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
Second, I better never hear y'all call out sick. I never better hear y'all got in a car wreck. Anything happened? Nothing. Because if you don't want no excuses, I don't want to hear no excuses from you either. That's all I want to say to that. That's it. We putting 136 of them things and we didn't even reach 3 years yet. So, but right. Hey, I love how they keep pushing us though. So thank you. Thank y'all. Work's crazy, man. Busy. Got a lot of feedback from our conversation from episode 135. Yeah. If you have not listened to that yet, the theme of that episode was what's your divorce level, man? And that means what can your spouse do that you automatically gonna get a divorce over? There ain't no we got to go to therapy. Ain't no, oh shit, let's talk about this. There ain't no, well, don't let it happen again. What is that level that it's you out? And cheating was all that's kind of always number one. Everybody. That's always number one. But when we get past that, and funny, that's not everybody's number one, right? So when you get past that, what's some of the answers? And I heard some crazy answers.
I got one. I'll let you. You want to get one off? I'm gonna get one off.
So a lot of people.
I'll go first if you want me to.
A lot of people thought my answer was crazy, right? About the socks.
Yeah, that's facts.
I heard other crazy answers, so I can't judge their answers because I know mine's crazy, right? So I don't know if they want me to share those crazy answers or not. That's why I was a little skeptical on sharing it. But trust me, whatever you think is bananas, people said it. Just know that. But go ahead.
This opened up that conversation, like you said. Because when I anywhere I went this week, people was hitting me up like, man, hey, one guy told me, he said, hey, man, me and my girl get together, you know what I'm saying? And she 123. If she get to 423, she can shave off 200 of them things because I'm dead weight. I'm the one leaving first.
Yeah.
So that was funny though. So weight was a major thing to some people.
Weight.
He said that and it wasn't that he made it very clear that it wasn't that she, if she got big, he would just leave. It would be a conversation throughout that 300 pounds. Like, hey,
right.
we let's start going to work together. So by the time you get to Z, you already had conversations A through Z. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the ending conversation. So that was one of them that was, you know what I'm saying? That was interesting to me. And the other one was, one girl said that she doesn't want to workaholic, bro. She said she would rather, like, if she rather time be spent, in the relationship and being happy than trying to strive and working from, 3 a.m. to 10 p.m. and not spending no time, but you're trying to, get to, to where you want to be at in life, but you're missing a lot of valuable time with family. And to her, family was the most important thing.
Right. And that's
anything. So it was a lot of conversation, which was very dope to me, man. I loved it.
And this works both ways, where you have people who've been married for 20 years couldn't answer that question.
That's a fact.
Right? Like, so these are to me, I'm not married. So these are the type of questions I would love to have before I get into a situation, right? Because I don't want to do something to disrespect you, and vice versa. You don't want to do something to disrespect me, because if we end this together, at least for the right reason,
and that might sound
like
crazy to her. That might sound, she might be like, socks, but your value in your personal items, it's not just about the socks. It's the privacy. Like, this is my things. You know what I'm saying?
This is something that I want to give to whoever I feel like I need to open up. Maybe I can't give money all the time, right? Or maybe I can't even be there, or whatever it is. But it's like, no, this is how I show them respect, right?
And people say you was crazy, bro.
They
said you are nuts,
bro.
They said socks. Like, who? I said, y'all don't understand this, man. Like, this is
a fact.
He does not buy shoes.
I don't care about nothing else, bro. Nothing else. Nothing. I don't care. I don't. And so that's why it makes it even nuttier that I'm giving you everything in the world. So why mess with my socks? Like, that don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. It's like when a bully come up to you and the kid gives them the money and you still beat him up. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, that don't even make sense. You got to beat him up to get the money. No, he gave you the money. Why would you beat him up? Like, that don't make sense. So a lot. Hygiene was a lot of man and female. They talked about that, like cleanliness and like taking care of yourself, like grooming, like you said, weights, losing weight and stuff like that.
Sexual conversations.
What'd you say?
Sexual conversations. Okay. So one girl said that it was important for her to be open with her person about sex, about not staying in a situation where it's only one position all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want try different things, try sex toys, be open-minded and have, conversations about sex. Cause some people everybody think they know everything, bro. But you're being with somebody who, if they're 30 years old, that's, however many years of experience that they've had in a sexual, lifetime. And if you can't have a conversation about that and be open, then how are you actually satisfying that person? But what I also learned is a lot of men either they don't like to have the conversation, or they don't know how to have the conversation without feeling some type of way. So that was just another thing too that came up.
And one last thing, it's a built-in double standard for both sides. So let's talk about the male's double standard.
Okay.
They could cheat on a woman and a woman would accept them, right? All right, don't do that again. Let's talk about it. How did we get to this point type of thing, right? If a woman cheated on a man,
it's a lot of factors, bro.
These dudes is breaking. They out. They ain't talking about nothing. So I'm like, bro, at least that's a double standard. You know what I'm saying? Because now, what if you cheat on your girl first and she go cheat? No, I'm still out. How, when you did it first? Like, I'm having these type of conversations, right? That's one double standard for the male who takes the L, because that's crazy to me.
Right.
On the double standard for the women, domestic violence. Women say, if a man pushed me too hard, I'm out. I don't want to hear nothing. But yet a woman can slap a man, stab a man, and he like, man, she just crazy. You know what I'm saying? She might got that good. That's it. Like, no, what you mean? So these are the type of conversation I'm having on both sides. Like, there's really no right or wrong answer. It's just, what's your level? So,
but it's like you said, conversation. That's it. So I'm glad that we talked about that. We got some more things to talk about too, man.
A lot.
It's a lot going on. I guess we'll do sports later, man. But what else is going on, Antonio? What you got? Could
I have another conversation with you then, man?
Absolutely.
Since we're in the conversation mood, man. And this idea sparked from our conversation we just had, right? So I was thinking, a lot of this stems from, let's say, the 7 deadly sins, bro. So I would love to know, and the listeners out there, what are y'all 7 deadly? What do you feel like your deadly sins are? You could pick 1, 2, or you could pick all 7. Shit, maybe you wilding out. But it's lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. So while you think about that, I think I got 2 of those, bro.
Okay.
I got wrath. I'm always mad, but I'm ready to get mad. That's me. Like I'm, like double Dutch. Like they be like this, like say something. I'm ready. Like that's
I know to those people that are out there, there was a point in time where I had to stop Antonio from cooking somebody in the conversation because I knew where the conversation was going. Because see what Antonio likes to do, y'all. Antonio is ready. Like he said, double Dutch. He ready to go, right? I said, I'm saying to myself in the front seat this time, I'm saying, dude, just let it go. Just let it go. Because when Antonio starts asking questions, it's so you can answer your own questions so that he can cook you, and then you gotta go back on your own stuff. So yes, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's something that I'm always working on, man. Trying to, and like I said, to me, I think I used to be worse. So I'm trying to, at least I listen and I know where I'm gonna get to, right? So I'm like, no, I'm a filter that one, but the next one is a wrap.
Yeah, for that day.
I can't let you ride twice. I can't let you ride twice. You know what I'm saying? So wrath is definitely one that I need to work on, and then pride too, man. I think I'm very confident in a lot of stuff I do. But sometimes being too confident kind of leads to ignorance too, or just, stepping back and just see other people's perspective or no is okay. So I would say my 2 will be wrath and pride. DJ, you have any on here? Lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride?
Pride for sure.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that in the past, and I'm working on it, but it's a lot of things that like I can't accept failure. Like, or I can learn from anything, but I'm not going to stop trying to do it. Even if it's burning to the ground, I feel like, hey, we can save this piece of ash right here. We can do something. You can do something, what I'm saying? Like that's me. But also that pride, sometimes you have to be able to step aside and look at whatever the reality is and learn and move forward. Because if going down with the ship was a person, it would be my face in there. Oh,
snap, really? Okay.
I'm going, whatever it is, bro. I gotta learn though. I gotta learn. All right, the ship is down. We already in the water. Am I gonna go back to the top or am I gonna continue to sink? But me, I'm like,
that's good.
Man, the boat's going down, but man, maybe something gonna pull us on up out of it, So that's one thing. So it can be good, it can be excellent,
right,
and it can be bad,
right.
So it's just you recognizing, what it is. That's what I would say for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Y'all let us know which ones y'all think y'all are, man. Because everybody got one. If you don't have one, you wildin'.
You gotta have
I'm sure
one.
it's one on you. It's impossible. So
Antonio, I'll ask you a question, bro.
Talk to me, man.
This week, I saw something on TV and I thought it was a trailer to a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Ooh, this is gonna be good, Antonio." Ooh, I said, "Antonio gonna love this. This is gonna be good." But it's not a movie. This is happening in real life, in real time, on TV. Johnny Depp. Do you know what's going on with Johnny Depp?
Yeah, they battle rapping.
I had no idea what was going on. I thought this was a movie. And with the way he talks, it seemed like he's reading the lines from the movie. You know what I'm saying? This is weird, bro. This is odd. Like I'm watching.
What's his ex-wife name?
Can't think of her name right now. I'm sure you can find it. But as I'm watching this, I'm like, this is like a tale of two. Well, let me start from where I really want.
Amber Heard.
All right, let me start from where I really want to start from. To the youth out there, drugs are dope as hell. If you've done, look, I don't do drugs.
Pun intended.
I can smoke weed. I can do an edible. Okay, I can drink with the best of them. That's where I draw the line. That's why I draw the line at. Okay. From what I heard, Antonio, cocaine is a hell of a drug and is the dopest thing you can do. They live all day and they live all night and they party with the best of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Depp is a walking. He's what you would think drugs look like when you turn 63, bro. Like,
Jesus.
This dude looks so good to be so bad. Mm-hmm. Like he's bigger, you know what I'm saying? He's it's like he's overweight. He had a lot of makeup on, but he still looks like Johnny Depp, bro. It just looked like he just did a lot of, he did cocaine before going into the courtroom. Mm-hmm. Like, it's wild. All right. And his ex-wife looks exactly the same. Like, you know how they say when you, like if you live with somebody for so long, or if you have a dog, y'all start looking at like each other. Mm-hmm. That's what they look like, bro. It's wild. But as I'm watching this and the stuff he's saying, like, she took a dump on his side of the bed.
And she blamed it on the dogs. That's
a divorce level, bro. Like, that's not. No, you don't do that. You gotta know. You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them, bro. You can't do that. But I don't know. I thought it was a movie. I had no idea. React. I didn't know. I had no idea.
So apparently, I think Johnny Depp was trying to divorce her, or they did divorce, and he's suing her for $50 million because he said he can't get roles based off of how she acts, right? So I think she turned around and sued him for $100 million. Like, I can't get roles because of how you act, right? So
but now neither one of them have any roles. Like,
not lately. And man, I remember her, bro. I was like, bro, whoever this chick is bad and never backed down. That was her first movie role. It's great movie, great forgotten movie. You know, I'm a movie buff, so I remember her from being in that. I'm like, oh, she bad. And then she was also in Aquaman. So just these newer movies, but she ain't been in nothing because they say she crazy, bro. And then Johnny Depp think he blow. He think he Pirates of the Caribbean every day.
He living the role.
Jack Sparrow. He Captain Jack Sparrow. That's who on trial right now, bro. So this is a recipe for disaster, as you see. They battle rapping in the courtroom, bro. I'm loving. That's the best part. And the lawyer is a nut. Y'all look at the highlights when he's talking. So this is the conversation.
We're watching a documentary from 10 more years. In 10 more years, there's gonna be a documentary.
That's a fact. Netflix, because they tanking, so they just only gonna afford this.
They said, would you play Pirates of, if they approach you with X amount of billions of dollars, would you play the role again? He said, no. They said, if they gave you $1 trillion, would you do it? He said, no. I said, this dude is on drugs, bro. Like, I'm looking at a drug addict right here.
So he said, man, they was at a party. And when he tried to go to bed, there was poop in the bed, bro, on his side of the bed, not just any random spot in the middle of the, on his side of the bed, right? So he approached her and her friend and said, hey, y'all just poop in my bed? She said, no, it was the dogs. They have, their dog is this size. A wallet. This is a phone. This is how big the dog is. 2 of them. They said, bro, ain't no way a dog made that whole human shit, right? So Johnny said, I'm going to ask you one more time. Did you poop in my bed? You know what her response was, DJ?
What did he say?
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Y'all killing me with, I didn't do it. And that's where we at now, bro.
That's where we are right now. He said, all I can do is laugh. That's all I could do.
That's it.
And this, like, think about this, Antonio, they're in court for this. Like this is on public. Y'all never playing in movies again.
Waste of time. Waste of
Y'all are
taxpayers.
never
Bro.
playing.
This
This is
time,
crazy.
bro. We don't even know about Ukraine no more. They start fighting and bombing again. It's more and more people die. A U.S. citizen died. That's not people still dying from COVID. But I know more about this Amber Heard and Johnny Depp stuff, bro. This media, bro. Wow.
It's wild.
Your vice president got COVID. Don't nobody care.
Nobody cared when Obama got it. They said Obama got COVID, tested positive for COVID. They said scroll. You know, you just keep scrolling, infinite scrolls. Like you remember, like when you heard somebody got COVID, you like, damn.
Yeah, man. Facts.
That's crazy. Now they just scroll. The thumb is the thumb is thumbing, bro. It's thumbing right now.
That's a fact, man. So I don't know.
So we got that going on, which is wild. I am so not interested or do not care about the Kardashians, but this was so funny. I got to bring it up. I saw a clip, bro. First of all, the Kardashians are funny, bro. I got to give credit where credit is due.
What do they do?
They
bro?
know how
I
to
have not watched one episode ever in my life.
Either. They know how to sell it though. They just can't sell it to me. They know how to sell it. They can sell. I saw a clip. She said, so Kanye came here and he said that he took a flight from LA to New York City and he has a gift for me. So you see Kanye standing over in the corner. He talking to Kris Jenner. He talking to her. Big package is sitting there. Kim starts to open the package. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. She just starts like crying. She's like, it's the computer with the sex tape on it. He went to New York on a red eye and met Ray J and got the computer. He got the hard drive. So as I'm watching that, you got to think, bro, I'm saying it, but there's dramatic music behind this shit, right? Now I'm watching the video. All of a sudden in real time, Antonio, I go back, I go forward. I said, this is crazy. I look, Ray J comments.
Mm-hmm. What did he see? That's what I care about. What did he say?
He said, they lying. I'm not doing this no more. I said, you are my guy, bro.
Yeah,
he said, I'm not doing this anymore. This is old. This is silly. And this is not true. I didn't even meet this guy.
Yeah.
Y'all killing me with this.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
Mad funny. And I'm just like, y'all are still trying to live this drama that happened that nobody even cares about. Number one, nobody cares. You know how many sex tapes is out, dog? Like nobody cares. A sex tape every day.
That's one of the worst sex tapes, bro.
Top.
I'm
five.
Sorry, bro.
Top three.
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I got 1, 2, and 3 top worst, bro.
That sex tape is garbage.
3.
I'm sorry, bro.
Number 3, Paris Hilton. Terrible sex tape, bro.
Okay.
Number 2, Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
Terrible. Number 1, Black China. That was the worst sex tape I've ever seen in my life.
That's when she was laying down.
It was like it was watching the dead fish die, bro. That's what it was.
It was. Facts.
I said, I would rather watch Eve get her situation done to her by a guy that's using a vibrator on her. That was amazing. I'd rather watch that.
Remember old girl, who's the chick from Love and Hip Hop or something like that? When she was on the shower rod and shit, they was going in and she fell and stuff. Oh, wilding.
And that's 4. That's 4.
Pamela Anderson's. What? Classic. Stop it. China. Yeah.
Man, we're talking about the worst.
These Hall of Famers. Matter of fact, she owe money. Stop it, bro.
She owe, man.
She owe,
it's wild. Let's say, okay, Antonio, let's talk about something serious. I saw a clip from Joe Budden, and I don't know if you probably didn't see it, but I'm gonna break it down to you. It's gonna bring a conversation to this.
All
Okay,
right, talk to me.
So Joe Budden's, and I'm paraphrasing, but he was on his podcast and he says that, he was talking about the Tory Lanez situation and all this stuff that's going on with Meg Thee Stallion, so on and so forth. Then he goes on to talk about what's his name? Evelyn Lozada, I think is her name, and Chad Ochocinco. When they were together, she said that there was abusive relationships, so on and so forth. They both move on. Both are happy. But over the course between the first year of them breaking up and almost 10 years, every time you heard Chad Johnson's name, Ochocinco's name, in a good light, right behind the good light came, but he beat her, but he did this, but he did that. Now, I don't know what happened in that situation. I wasn't there, I don't know. But I'm here to ask you a question because I think it's important for us to have this conversation. Is reverse bullying real? For example, this situation, if you move on and you do the work, you go to therapy, you learn from your mistakes, you apologize, you are doing great things in life, but every time you show up in those good terms, this pops up and it shines that negative light on you. Is that bullying every time when it's coming from that person?
I have different levels for that answer.
Okay.
So I'll break it down in two different stages where if someone was bullying or in a bad situation, right, and they served their time, meaning like Chris Brown, like he got crucified, lost millions of money, went to prison, all that stuff, right? So he served his time. You can't bring that back up then. Or you can, but bro, what does that have to do with anything? You got somebody like Michael Vick, did his thing with dogs, served his time. Why are y'all still bringing that up? Ben Roethlisberger raped 2 chicks allegedly, and then people just like, oh, well, that's a time where he didn't do time. You could bring that up. You know what I'm saying? So if you served your time, I would say you can't bring it up. But if you didn't serve your time, I think it's just going to be like an endless thing. So kind of like the Tory Lanez thing. I don't know more about the Chad Ochocinco if he got fined or he went to prison or anything like that.
Yeah, and I didn't want to dive into all of the specifics of the individuals. I'm just saying that, personally, I feel like if you do the work, you've apologized, you have grown, and we can see this because these are public figures too. Even if you're not a public figure, if I know 2 people and I know this guy was a piece of crap for a long time, and then I'd see him doing right by people, I see him doing great things in the community, working with kids, I see all these things. Are we gonna keep on bringing up the fact that he sold dope? That was 25 years ago. You know what I mean? Like he's doing.
We ain't even seen Ray Rice since that situation. I don't know where Ray Rice is.
I don't either.
That's a fact.
He on the elevator. He's still there, bro. I don't know.
That's crazy.
All I'm saying is that if the person keeps bringing it up all the time, and I know look, we understand that there are victims. Mm-hmm. If you're a victim of this situation, you have to live with that forever. I get you are the victim, period. But I just feel like it is a small way of bullying if every time that you see this person anywhere, you make it a point to not go right and just be like, well, hey, that situation's dead. I learned from it. He was a bad person, but I don't care anymore. I'm moving on. But every time that you see it, you make sure that you remind people of what happened. And I think that's the bullying part.
Well, and it's weird to me. I'm just saying, like, I don't have Twitter. When we'll talk about Twitter and stuff later, like, I don't follow anybody I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't go to events of anybody I don't. If Jada Pinkett Smith said, I'm having a free concert in Atlanta at my address, I'm not going home. I'm working overtime. I'm not doing it.
That's it.
I don't want to be around you. So it's very weird to me that people hate Chris Brown, but they're following him just to comment shit like this.
And that's what's weird.
That's so I don't, maybe that's a social media thing. Maybe that's a younger generation. I don't know, but I don't understand it. If I don't mess with you, I'm not doing nothing that would
like you did. Once you dead to me, you dead to me.
You dead. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
If I don't like Chad Ochocinco, why would I? If I don't like Joe Budden, I think he a womanizer and he can't keep a co-host and all. Well, why am I following and watching him then? Why don't I use that energy for positivity to make me better?
Even if that person brings up your name or whatever the case may be, you dead to me. You dead to me anyway. So I mean but it was just a question, a conversation.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Because I think that, people in general, I think that bullying isn't just one thing. I think bullying is a lot of things.
It is.
There's social media. There's people that, like you said, they just comment, but they're commenting stuff like, just like old girl I seen on there. She commented, Chris Brown. She said, every time I see him trending, I hope he died. Like, really?
That's evil. That's the 7 deadly sins, bro.
That's evil. You are worse than him. Like,
you all 7 of the sins. That's all 7 of them, bro.
It's just crazy. Speaking of Twitter,
Jesus, yeah. Let's talk
Twitter
about
fingers. Twitter fingers is wilding out here, boy. Your boy Kyrie Irving.
Well, let's talk about who bought Twitter first. Elon Musk, bro.
Two nut bulls, bro.
Bro, hold on. So we growing up, bro. We like, man, $1 million. That's we ain't gonna never see that, bro. Like that's impossible. Yeah. And then as you get a little bit older, you hear what $1 billion is. Like a billion. Like, come on, bro. Like that's made up money. How do you offer 44 billion and still be cool?
Capital.
And then they said the offer was accepted. What do you mean? Who is there an option to turn that down? What you mean?
Yeah. If I know you offer me 44,
I know you got 45. I know you got 45.
Hello. What do you got?
They could be like, hey, we want Aiden for 44 billion. I'd be like, shh, you could have got him for 1, but let's go.
Hey, speaking of cooking earlier, I cooked my grandma, bro.
Ooh, talk to the people. Talk to the people, bro.
She said, you see that man bought that thing for $44 billion? $1 billion. She said he could have went around here and gave everybody $1 billion or $1 million. He could have just went out there and just gave people money. I said, what sense would that make? She said he just buying stuff for that don't even go together. That don't make no sense. I said, Grandma, I want you to go get $20 out of your pocketbook.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go outside and give out $1 to the first 20 people you see.
Facts.
She said, I got to keep my money. I don't know what's going on. What we gonna need it?
Yeah.
I said, so you can't even give away $20, but you want him to give away his money. She said, but at 44 billion. No, it don't work that way.
It don't.
But 44.
It don't, man.
44 billion. He bought it.
I don't have
any thoughts on it.
Yeah, I don't have Twitter, but I heard he doing his thing now. He tweeting away, boy. So
he said, I don't got it, but I heard.
Yeah. Coming across the tickers, they like he wilding out.
It's worth it. For him, Twitter is going to be around probably longer than any of these apps. And the reason why it will be is because Twitter is the #1 app for any breaking news. It's always Twitter. It's Twitter first. Everything is put on Twitter because Twitter starts the conversation. Then it's the video. Video is never going to be #1 because the video only going to do so much. The wording is like this. You see what I'm saying? That's it. This is something that's going to be around forever. and evolve. And if he feels like he can evolve it, then
has Twitter evolved? How long has Twitter been around? Like, has it evolved from then to now?
I think so. Absolutely. I love Twitter. I literally get all my news, anything from Twitter, because I can see what it's not just, like I said, it's not Shade Room, it's not Baller Alert, it's not CNN. This is everything. Whatever happened at that particular moment, the top 10 trending things is the top 10 trending things in the world, not just in Ukraine or just in America or in America and Ukraine. No, it's everything. It's in the world.
It's 16 years old. So it started March 2006.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I personally think that it's great. It gives everybody a voice, but it doesn't validate everything either, though. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're spreading false information, the powers that may be who are in control can fact check those things.
So it doesn't stop the other side of the table from speaking.
There you go.
So if I attack Target can respond.
Absolutely.
Right? It's not just a social media where you only turn on, let's say, CNN and only see one side, right? So Twitter is where everybody has a voice. So that does, I guess, well, go ahead.
I said United messed up sudden. I was tweeting it mad, you know what I'm saying? I'm at them. United did this. They said, check your DM.
Uh-oh. Talk more. What happened? This is the shit I need to hear, bro.
I said, oh shit. Because I didn't know what they were gonna say.
Yeah, you talking greasy. Yeah.
Talking greasy. They said, may we have your confirmation number so that we can check on this?
Yeah.
They want to confirm that I was actually on the flight.
Facts.
I said, yeah. I took a picture of it. I sent it to them.
Yeah.
They sent me a travel voucher for $250. They said, we apologize for what happened.
Now, did you tweet this? Did you tweet that?
Yeah. I said, thank you. They took care of it, because me sitting on hold for an hour and 30 minutes, to me, I was pissed off. They took care of it in 5 minutes online.
See, now this is a great story. You complained as a customer. They reached out to you to confirm that you are correct in your complaint. They righted the wrong. And not only did they right the wrong, you you updated what happened. Because if any of this line doesn't happen, I don't fuck with this story. I don't like it, because that shit happens all the time, right? How you don't say thank you to them or say that, hey, no, they fixed the problem. Or they like, yeah, it's a problem. I don't care about Aaron. You know what I'm saying? So this is a wonderful story.
It was. Now, and then on the other hand, you can get cooked.
Ooh, because, see, that's why I need a Twitter for that. That's all I want.
No matter how terrible you call Spirit or whatever the case may be. I saw a girl on there. She was sending all these messages and talking about how terrible they is. She didn't respond to the DMs, bro. So they took it to the public, bro.
Yeah.
They said, so what's your confirmation number? She said, I'm not. She said, this was last year sometime. They said, so this wasn't anything recent? She said, no. They said, so we don't understand why you're complaining then. She had no rebuttal, though. So you complaining about something that happened a long time ago, and we tried to fix the problem, and you're still complaining about it because you want to bash the organization. You want to bash the company. What? You had to get cooked.
Man, sounds like a good world. I don't know, man.
It is. So, but yeah, Elon buying it. I know a lot of people. I see a lot of hate and stuff like that. I know there's a lot of people out there, Antonio, that don't want to see billionaires billion, bro. They don't understand these moves, but hey, good for him. Good for him. It's not going to affect me. You know what I'm saying? So good for him.
So what were you saying about Kyrie?
That he's sick, that he might be on that Johnny Depp. I don't know what's wrong with Kyrie, man. I mean, I don't get it. He sends out this tweet talking about how these puppets, you know, there's so many puppets in the media that's out there just wake up every day and they're just talking about these NBA players and they're beating down black men and they're doing all this stuff. And I can understand that you frustrated if people are criticizing you, your game, so on and so forth. But I've always been of the type of person to, if y'all go criticize me, that's cool. I'll take that. But watch this. You know what I'm saying? Watch what I do on this court.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, I don't watch First Take and all that stuff anymore like I used to, Antonio. I used to watch that stuff faithfully every single day. Now I catch a couple clips here, a couple clips there, and that's it. They've never bashed Kyrie about anything other than playing. Dog, are you playing or not? Like, what is going on? Are you playing or not? Okay, so you made a choice to not take the vaccine. They consistently said that we respect that, and that's cool. But there's consequences to you not doing it too, right?
Mm-hmm. Which
is that you can't play. So then don't get on TV after y'all get swept talking about, chemistry, I can't help the fact that I wasn't able to, be on the court. I take some blame, but like I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? KD didn't give that excuse. KD like, man, we got to get back out here. We got to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
KD was the only person when they got swept that looked like he cared. Because all he cared about is hooping, bro.
Yeah, and he played bad.
But he accepted that and he said that. I don't know what's going on with Kyrie, bro. It's weird. It really is strange. And I don't like the narrative when people say that you're tearing black men down. I think that it's the only way for the media to bring light to what these players are doing when they are. The NBA is the only sport, if I'm not mistaken, outside of it's minority led sport outside of maybe baseball that has guaranteed contracts.
Mm-hmm. I mean, football's rare.
Football, certain positions and a certain amount of it. But you get 100% guaranteed contract in the NBA, mm-hmm. and the NBA players are running the league. The majority of the NBA are black. What do you think is going to happen when the owners say, no, bro, we can't do this no more? Now you done messed it up for everybody. Because you got to remember, Antonio, when we was growing up, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, all the greats, they didn't have $200 million contracts, bro.
They was getting more money from their endorsements deals.
Whatever the endorsements is. Yeah. Adidas, Reebok, commercials, whatever it is that they could get outside. Those are the people that paved the way for these guys to get these contracts. Mm-hmm. And I personally just feel like they're blowing it.
So you think it's a money problem?
I think
if Kyrie was making the same amount of money, let's just say as Michael Jordan back then, you think he still wouldn't be doing this stuff?
No, I personally don't think that Kyrie loves the game as much as he's great at the game.
I think he's Eli Manning.
I mean, this dude is Kyrie is actually so phenomenal at basketball, but he cares more about other stuff. He just happens to be great at it. So no, but I see other players and I have to question, why are you always out for something? And then they don't never say, well, the team doctors, said that I have to sit. No, they're going out and outsourcing and getting their own doctors who can say whatever they want them to say, right? I mean, technically. I don't know, man. I just don't want to see what I don't want to see from this. And the point that I'm bringing all this up, what I don't want to see are the owners taking away the guaranteed contracts. Because I think they deserve the money. When you're a max player, obviously you're a max for a reason. You box office. And then I don't want to see the owners say, okay, cool. We're going to pay you $250 million, but that's all we got. So good luck. You're Allen Iverson now. So it's you, Tyrone Hill, Eric Snow, and the rest of y'all. And y'all got to make do with what you got to make do with.
Yeah.
Ain't no trade. There's no trade clause. You're on the team now. Because the owners are going to have to do something, Antonio. Something's going to happen.
Yeah. And then the people are going to be mad at the owners. It's their team.
It's going to turn around and it's going to turn right back
That's
to
why I get confused a lot. Even though I understand the issues that fans have with owners, right? I understand all of it. But at the same time, it's theirs. They could do what they want. I own my house. I could literally go and say, I don't even like this wall right here and tear it down today. I could say, man, it's too bright in here and paint the walls black. I can do whatever I want. People outside might not like it. People who come over might not like it. My son might not like it. It don't matter. It's mine. So like, that's the same thing with sports. Yes, it's that you're passionate and it's a team that you grew up watching. I understand all that. Do what's right. But at the end of the day, it's still theirs. They can do it.
That's it.
They do what they want.
Unfortunately, I just see it. I see this ending badly for players in a lot of ways, like just sitting out games and stuff like that, coming playing when you want to play. And it's so unfortunate. And I say that because I do love football. And when I watch football, I see players go out there, defense stack the line. Best player on the field is the running back. They run the ball 25 times a game. This dude is getting killed. And his contract ain't 100% guaranteed. So then as soon as he get injured, it's, well, for the better of the team, we got to go ahead and we got to get rid of him. So then you cut him. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, man, other sports don't have this luxury, Antonio.
That's a fact.
And I just don't want to see it. Anytime I see us evolving, I don't want to see us going backwards. And at some point, the hammer's going to come down at some point.
Well, since you brought up luxury, let's talk about Florida. Just became the most expensive state to live in, bro. It used to be like California, New York, places like, no, Florida is. So it said average, let's say rent is $1,792. That's average. With the highest being $2,930 a month. What is going on, dog?
I got a friend that's down there. Rent went from $1,200 a month for, I think she said she got like a two bedroom, decent spot, $1,200. And she went to re-sign her lease and they added $1,500 onto that. What you gonna do? I mean, the owner doesn't have to do that, right? They don't have to, but they own it.
They can do what they want.
If they see everywhere else around them got people paying almost $3,000, why would they keep you at $1,200? No,
that's a fact.
So it's not personal; it's business.
It is business. That's a fact.
So yes, I definitely understand that. I knew that I had a cousin that was interested in moving down to Miami and wanted to just live in just a small little spot, not nothing, obviously he wasn't trying to get no place on the beach or whatever, but just a regular, at the time when he was looking at it at the time, it was like $2,400 for a small 2-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even what his place is that he lives now. And so, yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, so shout out to my Florida people, man, because it's ugly.
Good luck.
Our own. How about that? Own your own shit.
That's right. That's a fact. And then you got to pay $1 billion to buy one. So now what?
Hey, should have
It's
bought
your
5,
choice.
10 years ago.
The point is, it's your choice, though.
Hey, I'd rather
Your
pay myself $3,000 a month for my mortgage than pay rent for $3,000 a month. So that's just me.
What else going on in the world, dog?
Man, last thing I got, man, got my Colts hat on, man. You know, NFL draft happened. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a first round pick, but you know, we'll talk about that later, man. But I just want to shout out to
you don't need
defense,
no picks, bro. Y'all don't need nothing else.
What?
The Colts don't need they going to the bowl, bro. The Colts are going to.
Don't do that.
I'm calling it right now.
Don't do that.
I have to.
Don't
It
do that.
loaded.
Don't do that.
There's no excuse, bro.
Don't do that.
There's literally no excuse, bro. Y'all are not the Cowboys, bro. They don't make bad plays. They don't make bad calls. They're the most conservative team, bro. You got everything you need. There's nothing. You got every position.
Don't do that.
It's an A. You know how you play Madden and you look at the offense and it says A, B, C, like it's like the lineman, the tight end. It says B for the quarterback. Give him a B, and then it says A all the way down. And then you press the right trigger and you move down and go to defense, and it says A. And then you get to the kicker, and it says A, and it says punter, and it says B plus. That's it.
Don't do that.
That's it. Going to the bowl, baby.
Don't do it.
They going.
Don't do it, dog. But I definitely want to say shout out to Georgia's defense, man. Broke a record. I think they have 5 defensive backs or 5 defensive players get drafted in the first round. That's on one team. One team in 1 year. 5 of y'all out of 11. It's only 11 of y'all.
Crazy,
man. And I think they had 7 in like 2 or 3 rounds, so 7 total. So broke a record again, man. So shout out to them. They were the national champs. But I'm excited, man. So I said this too, man. This is why NFL is king, bro. There was 100,000 people in Vegas for the draft while the NBA playoffs is happening.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the NBA playoffs at that time because football's taking over, and it's not even a football game. It's a draft.
And what you're saying, that alone should tell everybody what the number 1 sport is, bro. It's not even close.
You telling me if there was a playoff game between the Packers versus Cowboys and the NBA draft was happening, people would stop watching that game and go to watch the NBA draft?
It wouldn't even be, they might not even go to Twitter.
This will happen. No, this will happen. Oh shit, there was a draft tonight? Oh shit, let me see who the Lakers got. Let me see.
Yeah, that's the fact. Nobody.
The Magic got.
We had no draft pick.
Let me see who the Magic got.
The Lakers got no draft pick. They gave them to the Magic. Y'all got the picks.
The Magic. Well, we already traded. We drafted them, then traded them. So because they're like, no, you gonna be good. So go ahead, get out of here. That's what will happen.
That's crazy.
Nothing trumps NFL playoffs. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Game of Thrones and Walking Dead, which are the top 2 TV shows down there all time, they delayed when they put out their shows.
Yeah.
Because it was the playoffs. Think about 50 Cent, Power, and all of them. They delay Sundays too because they not. They
literally look and see so when they're writing the storylines, they got somebody in the back being like, hey, what's on football? No. Whatever. If it's a big game, they'd be like, all right, this is a perfect time for us to take a break.
That's our bye week.
Come back the following week. That's our bye week.
That's our bye week.
People playing around the NFL. The NFL are playing around people.
Remember
the NFL just said the biggest game on Christmas Day is in the NBA. They said, watch this. This year, the NFL is playing on Christmas Day. David Stern is rolling in his grave, bro. He is hot.
Remember TNT? You know, Shaq, Barkley, and them. They got awards for their show.
Yes, yeah.
Their show is amazing. Consistently, every other night or every night, they doing their thing. Shaq, Barkley, Kenny, and then who's the host? What's his name?
Ernie Johnson.
Ernie. Thank you. My fault, man. Phenomenal show. When they have to do their show on Sundays, they say we'll just come back the day after. Bro. They can't compete because nobody's gonna watch.
No,
nobody.
And you don't want that rating. You don't want that.
You don't want that rating because that's a real rating. It counts.
It counts.
It counts. So I just thought of that when the playoffs is on, and I'm like, man, the draft about to come on, man. I'll watch these games later, bro. I'll see the highlights. So go ahead.
Right. So I got two more things, bro.
All right, talk to us.
All right, and one is we'll end with sports, but there's two things.
Mm-hmm.
Ozark is back.
Facts. I gotta catch it up.
And tonight I'm on it. I'm not. Okay. I ain't watching it yet, but tonight
I ain't watch it yet. Yeah,
it's going down. Oh, sorry. I sent this to you last. A movie called Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
It's on. It's on. I can't remember what it's on. Maybe Hulu. I think it's Hulu. Go get the cornbread review, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all go do get the cornbread review. This is. I can't. It's a movie called Nobody, y'all. Y'all go choose to watch this. Okay.
It came out last year, 2021.
Well, it came out last year, but I just watched it. And it was random. Y'all go watch it. We'll discuss next week because I want to talk about it.
And sidebar to the sidebar, Cornbread Movie Review just reached this 1 year, man. Crazy.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Crazy,
that's dope.
Man.
Very dope. Very dope. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And the last thing I have is a question that came up at the barbershop, bro.
Okay.
Great for conversation. What do you think the hardest sport to participate in is?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Rugby.
Rugby?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I had people say rugby. I had the obvious people say golf. I had a lot of people say baseball because, it's only you in control. It's one, it's you out there.
1 against 9.
Yeah. So, obviously I heard that. Another one that came up was wrestling, like WWF, because it's synchronized. Like you got to be in with the other person, and you talking about hundreds of pounds of people falling, and you got to be able to do that correct. Otherwise, you dead.
Okay.
You dead.
I can dig it.
I don't know the name of this sport, but I'm willing to say it's got to be the hardest thing, bro. And you probably know the name of it. It's the sport where they swimming, they got to get out the water, they got to ride the bike, they got to get off the bike, and they got to do a marathon.
Yes.
Like they got to do multiple things. I just can't remember the name of it, but it's like multiple things. I can't remember the name, but I said that has to be the hardest thing to do because you have to be in above phenomenal shape to do something like that.
Triathlon.
There you go. It has to be that because it's the 3, right? Or is it 4?
Swimming, cycling, and running.
Yeah. And you got to to win, you got to do it all faster than everybody else. That's crazy to me. That's Iron Man, bro. That's an Iron Man.
So the triathlon is 2.4 miles of a swim, 112 miles of a bike ride, and then 26.2 miles run. I just pulled a hammy reading that. Nah, bro. I like that.
That's got to be the hardest one. Now imagine this, because when you watch that, which I watched a bunch of clips of it, I said, where are the black people?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really see too many black people out there, people of color, real skinny white people, bro, is what I saw, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, so what can we get black folks to do that's like the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
I said,
gangs.
Bet. Just stop it.
What's funny? Shit. Triathlon hoods. You gotta be a blood, crip, or gangster disciple.
You got all right. So you gotta be a blood. You gotta be a blood, a GD, and a vice lord.
A vice lord.
And you gotta go against a crip, a GD, and Aladdin King.
Aladdin King. That's a Super Bowl right there, boy.
And y'all gotta do these things right here. You gotta do these things.
You gotta do what it is.
So, hold on. I got the sport though. So it's y'all team.
Okay.
Each
so
team,
it's like East West, like All-Star game.
Yeah.
It's an All-Star game. You pick the best Bloods and best Crips, and okay, I'm following.
And then this is what they gotta do, bro.
Okay.
They gotta play a game of 21. Each player, they gotta pick one player.
Okay.
They gotta play a game of 21.
Okay.
They got to go straight from playing 21 to a 4-round boxing match.
And then a spelling bee.
That's a 3.
That's the 3.
That's a 3. So each person that wins got to move up to you got to go to the next thing.
That's spelling bee. That's spelling bee. What?
It is. At some point in that though, somebody got to get shot, bro. Like you can't.
So let's change. Let's change one of them to a shooting range.
No shoot. No, somebody got to get shot.
No, but I'm saying, but I got to see if y'all can shoot. They can't shoot.
Nobody. Can't shoot.
They can shoot up the whole hood. They don't. That's why drive-bys' accuracy is terrible.
That's it.
Y'all talk crazy. Let me see if you can really shoot this Uzi.
They can't
spray the shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, no. That's put that in the triathlon, bro.
Spray the area. That's it.
This kind of hit the target.
Kind of hit the target.
Kind of hit the target, bro. Come on, bro.
Like Tory, bro. All you gotta do is shoot Meg in the chest, bro. The mask, bro.
Dance.
That's crazy talk. But anyway, man, listen, it's the A Squared podcast, y'all. We keep the conversations open to everybody. So if we offended you in any way, A Squared, subscribe to us, asquaredpodcast.com. Because we got to tell people to do the opposite thing, Antonio.
And YouTube too. Follow us on YouTube.
And definitely YouTube. And Antonio, what do you always tell the people, bro?
Man, last week, man, you know, a lot of people killed me. And this week about my socks, man. These are facts, though. It is what it is. I can only be me, bro. I cannot be you. Whoever you are that's mad at me, I can't be you. I'm sorry. It can only be me, man. But definitely keep your shoes by your feet, bro.
Got to. That's
one day you might hear that story, but it's facts.
Shit, I don't think so. That's not gonna be good, bro. That's not a good story, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like the crazy part about it is the best part of it. Keep your shoes by your feet was the best part of the story. Everything else doesn't even matter.
But it was the realest shit, though.
It was.
Okay.
And the wildest shit like this. From the beginning of the story to the end of the story that's wild. That's good. So they'll never hear that story, but they got the best part of it. So it's all good, man. Yeah, keep your shoes by your feet. Y'all know it's asquaredpodcast.com. And yeah, man, hit us up. So until next time, this is the close of episode 136. We'll be back next week for another one, man. Y'all keep it locked. A Squared Podcast. We out of here, y'all. Peace.
asquaredpodcast.com.